When we get married, we are so happy because we have found a life companion. And then we start to build dreams. And the dreams are about, growing together in love, in happiness, in life. When we get married and the life moves on, there comes a time when that relationship has fallen into a very rough patch. Now both these partners are making their bestest of attempts to see how they can deal with this rough patch. But then you also notice that whatever you're doing, whatever you're sacrificing, somehow things are not working out. And then there comes a point in time when your heart says that, what have I done to be suffering so much? But then this question just lingers as to what is wrong or what wrong I might have done. So you must have heard many people telling you that this is your karma or this is your karmic path. There is a word that has been derived from Sanskrit, and this word is called Swayamram. If you divide this into two, Swayam means what? Swayam means myself or oneself. Okay? Varam means what? Varam means choice. So Swayamvaram means my choice. Now, from the spiritual perspective, consciously you may think that you are choosing your partner, but it is actually your soul that is choosing another person's soul. It's not a conscious decision, it's a decision at the soul level. Before these two souls have come into this earth, they have decided to have this union on this earth. And again, from the spiritual perspective, when the soul contract has been signed up before you are born, after you are born, this is forgotten. But your soul remembers it. Therefore, your soul has chosen the other soul as partner or to have a union. But however, very important part to know in this is that while your soul has chosen another soul, it is not necessary that every such union is meant to be very happy. But then, does it mean you should not marry, or does it mean that if there are rough patches, you should separate? No. So, in this video, I am going to be explaining to you that when you get into this kind of a zone where your soul has got entangled with another person's soul, what is the way forward? So, from this perspective, marriage is a karmic path, which means that these two souls who have decided to come into a union for one of these three reasons. So, one reason is clearing the karmic debt. Another reason could be tapasya. I will explain later. And the third one is a union where it is genuinely, the couple is meant to be born for each other. The couple is meant to be just in love with each other. This kind of karmic connection where they are genuinely in love with each other, that's very, very rare. I had a client who got married, and within 2 years of marriage, she realized that their fights and their arguments were so much that she was losing her confidence, she was losing her self-worth, and she was trying her level best, but somehow things were not working. And there came a point where her husband straight away asked for divorce. She was not willing to give in. She didn't want to have that divorce. So husband left home and he fled to another country, and he kept on insisting on divorce. Finally, she gave in to the idea of divorce, and that is the time we started working with her. Now, while we started working with her, but do you think that the journey of the trauma that she experienced after divorce was that easy? It wasn't easy. But this is where, in terms of the karmas, husband's soul was maybe settling some scores of the past. Husband's soul was maybe wanting her to learn certain lessons, and in that process, she was also going through that journey where she was healing herself, she was dealing with those past wounds, and she was able to find that peace within her. Divorce happened, she signed the divorce papers, but the pain had not gone 100% because it takes time for the entire karmic path to get cleaned up. So gradually the wounds started to emerge over a period of time. Gradually she started to feel better. Gradually those patterns, karmic patterns of the past were releasing. In the meantime, she got to know that her husband had found another girl and he had got married. This shattered her first. Now, though the divorce had happened, but let's remember the lessons were not complete because when she got to know about her husband having married another woman, she was shattered once again. So, those deep rooted wounds of previous lifetimes would keep surging up till all of those wounds are out, all those patterns have got dissolved. Now, today, this girl is a very, very happy person and she has become that woman wherein she is drawing the right kind of love in her life. Now, am I saying that you should leave the marriage? I am not saying that. What I am saying is that in case you have to leave the marriage, might as well work on those wounds because in those wounds are your lessons. If you're not leaving the marriage, then also those wounds are going to surface in every interaction. You got to start working on those wounds because in those wounds, there could be lessons, there could be settling of the past scores, there could be some things that your husband's soul wants you to adjust so that then going forward the relationship becomes more thriving. So this is the karmic debt we come here on this earth to clear. It is this karmic debt that gets cleared through our relationships.